You clicked for failed fast food rebrands. Good call. We're pulling back the glossy green labels and fresh taglines to show how the health halo drains your wallet while you swallow hidden salt and sugar.
It's literally full of hormone-disrupting chemicals and neurotoxins and other issues that impact all over our body. We've been gaslighted, again, through kind of this top-down information control to think it's almost like fringe to talk about this 1 ton of food we put in our mouth.
If you've ever picked the lighter menu item and felt weirdly hungrier, you're in the right place. Stay with me. We'll break down 10 big rebrands, the exact types of items they pushed front and center, and why your total sodium and sugar likely went up, not down. By the end, you'll know how to spot the traps in 2 seconds.
The American Heart Association says we should limit our sodium to about 2,300 milligrams a day. But the ideal is closer to 1,500 milligrams a day. Just one burrito had almost as much salt as I needed in just 1 day. But if you look at my sodium intake, it was high every day. Yet I was barely getting the calories I needed.
Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great, thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video.
Some food companies are actually paying dietitians now, or paying influencers like this guy, when anyone begins to question the quality of processed food.
It's like fringe to ask, well, maybe that's having an impact on the fact that our reproductive systems are shutting down and our metabolic health is out of control.
You've seen the leafy logos and the clean fonts. You paid extra for the better choice. So why did that meal leave you thirstier and hunting snacks an hour later? What they don't tell you is the health halo is a costume. The trick sits in the small print you never read while the line creeps forward. Let's start with the setup. Problem: chains polish their brands with greens, white space, and words like fresh, clean, and light. Agitate: you spend more and end up with more salt and more sugar than your old go-to. Solve: decode the traps by looking at what they pushed front and center, not the logo. We follow the items, not the press release, and patterns jump out fast. The tension lands in the numbers you almost never see. The menu says crisp, bright, protein-packed. The nutrition panel says salt bomb with a sweet chaser. Savory bowls carry dessert-level sugar in the dressing. Light wraps get brine protein and salty crunch bits, which act like hidden fries. That is the real kicker.
Because so many people are poor and can only afford the crappy ultra-processed food. So it's a relatively straightforward message, actually, that let's eat food that doesn't have a ton of chemicals on it. Let's investigate where our food's coming from, the soil. People that are out there literally saying that kids are being poisoned and we should eat natural food. Really, that's the message.
Case 1, the burger chain that swapped a bold red look for soft greens. The griddle stayed. They rolled out grilled wraps and chicken salad stacked with brined breast, seasoned tortilla strips, and a creamy drizzle that reads like ranch with a tan. Brining is salt by design. Those strips are dusted to pop. The result? You drink more water and feel oddly puffy. The logo changed. The seasoning did not. Case 2, the fresh and natural sandwich shop that used to hand you bread, meat, veg, done.
It was weird. I didn't feel healthy at all throughout the week. Even though I was eating healthy foods and losing weight. Wendy's even acknowledges on their website that there's going to be a trade-off between salt and flavor. If I wanted to feel full, salt, through the roof. You see, that's an issue in the fast food industry.
The rebrand brought pre-sauced proteins, sweet vinaigrettes, and signature bowls that layer processed toppings from the fridge rail. Those bowls lean on marinated meats, pickled bits, cheese sprinkles, and a dressing that whispers citrus while pouring sugar. You pay for the bowl and the buzzwords, then realize the clean look came with more factory steps behind the counter. Case 3, the chicken giant that started selling veggie sides as the lighter swap for the family meal. Only those sides hit the fryer, then got dusted with a sticky glaze to shine under the heat lamp. Batter traps oil. Glaze brings sugar. Pair that with a salty breaded main and your better plate becomes a double hit. You leave full but parched, like running a mile in a sweater.
One night I got tacos, another night I got a Power Cantina burrito, and these were meals with more protein than usual. I thought I had hit the jackpot with Taco Bell's al fresco menu. They take off all the cheese and mayo-based sauces, and replace it with lettuce and pico de gallo. So I felt like I was getting enough food. They were good. Too good. It was all salt.
Case 4, the Tex-Mex chain that hyped power bowls. Whole grains on top. Underneath, a salty base, a warm ladle of queso, and a citrus dressing with added sugar to make the acid go down smooth. The grain looks wholesome. The base carries the load. Bowls stack sodium step by step, seasoned rice, seasoned beans, seasoned meat, seasoned cheese, then the dressing that seals the deal. It is a staircase where every step is a salt lick.
These places, they're supposed to be tasty, cheap, and convenient. But it wasn't cheap. And on the last day, I had this massive headache that was just infuriating. The Power Mediterranean salad at Wendy's, it was almost $8.
Case 5, the pizza chain that waved a clean menu banner. Then it pushed garden pies layered with feta, olives, and cured toppings, finished with a sweet dip for the crust. Cheese is salty by nature. Cured meats bring brine. The dip sweet talks you into one more bite. Odd twist, that garden slice can outsalt the basic pepperoni and still leave you craving a drink on the drive home. Here are the mini payoffs. 1. The burger glow-up hit a sodium climb inside the lighter lane.
From a salad. In fact, excess salt was a problem the entire week. A lot of the other salads from Burger King, McDonald's, and Wendy's were loaded with salt. Often more than 50% of what I needed for the entire day.
2. Salads got the sugar and crunch treatment. Candied nuts, noodles, cheese crisps, creamy sweet dressings. Many out-calorie a small burger while sounding like a spa day. 3. The fresh and natural, revamped delivered more pre-seasoned, pre-sauced, and shelf-stable parts dressed as simple. 4. One chain's vegetables were fried and sugared, then sold as a straight swap for fries. So what is the takeaway you can use in line? Scan for brined, glazed, crispy, candied, seasoned, citrus vinaigrette, house ranch, queso, or signature anything. Those words are tells. Ask for sauce on the side and skip the crunchy toppers. That alone knocks back the salt-sugar tag team. Now let's move on to your playbook. In the next beat, we'll scan a menu in 10 seconds, flag the traps, and keep your total cost and your thirst under control without defaulting to plain lettuce and a cup of ice. Sodium first, sugar second. That is your quickest filter. If a healthy pick beats your usual burger on either, it is not an upgrade, it is camouflage. Check the panel or the app. Look for salt-heavy words, then scan added sugars. If it climbs, skip it. If this gave you something to chew on, like and subscribe to help us keep the spotlight on the food industry's best-kept secrets, and share it with the friend who always orders the light bowl. Next time, we test grilled with a thermometer and a lab panel. We will see what is actually on that chicken, not what the menu suggests.